Alright, so here we are in the phone landscape view, and what I want to do here is I need to take care of this giant text that is way too big for this screen size. I need to decrease all of the text, make it smaller, and I also need to take care of the Lightbox images, which are right now stacked on top of each other. They're way too big for the screen, and I need to fix those. The contact form is good. I'm gonna leave that alone. Perhaps I can give it some more room on the sides. It doesn't need to be so long. And I'm also gonna take care of this gap in our drop-down menu. So those are the things I'm gonna be fixing in here. Let's exit the preview, and I need to go into the tab 2. And clicking on my thumbnail image, I need to navigate down to the breadcrumbs to find the row. And in my row settings, here I can change the phone landscape layout from horizontal to vertical. And that will line up all of the thumbnails next to each other like so, which is just what I want. So from the desktop all the way down to the phone landscape, these thumbnails will be displaying horizontally like so. And with that taken care of, let's go ahead and fix up our type a little bit. So first I'm going to take care of the margin, dropping it down to 10 pixels top and bottom. And I'm going to change it from 80 to 50 pixels, the leading as well. And then I can open up the tracking by 2 pixels, so it's still -2. And let's take care of the subtitle. Bring that down to 14. And we can change the leading to 18. And then track it in to 3. That looks pretty good. And let's also do our tab links, the menu buttons. We can scale them down to 14 pixels. And perhaps we can even change the leading to 16. And also decrease the padding a bit so that they sit a little closer. Okay, and then last, let's take care of these titles down here. Bring them down to 14 and perhaps track them in by 1 pixel, and we can change the leading to 14 as well. Okay, so as you can see, everything is a lot tighter and smaller, and that's because the phone landscape view will pretty much only show you 40% of what you see here, so expect it to cut off somewhere in the middle of these phones. If you can imagine basically what a horizontal view would look like, it would cut it off somewhere about right here. So with that taken care of, all we need to do is then take away this gap right here in our drop down menu. So I'm gonna click the menu button, and I'm gonna go to the settings and open up the menu, and then going to the style, I need to take away this margin right here and just 0 that. So now the menu is all the way along to the sides of the view, and with that done, all I need to do is take care of our contact form. So I want to bring this in a bit because it doesn't have to be so long. Let's move into our tab 3, and we'll select let's do the row. So we can give this a class of row, and let's change the padding to let's do it 80 pixels, so that the padding is 80 and everything is more centered and not touching the edges so much. In fact, we can leave it a little bit. 50 should be just fine. Okay, so there is my layout for the phone landscape. I'm pretty happy with that. And let's move on to the last step, which will be to take care of our phone portrait.